Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I have something amazing to show you. Today I'm going to show you the first part of this beach cover-up. It is amazing. You can use it in different colors. It's perfect for this summer and you will see that it's so easy. Remember that I always try to teach you the easiest and simplest technique to create amazing things. You don't need to be an expert to create this kind of projects. If you are new in my channel, well, I will give you the material list and then the step by step. We are going to make big grannies and we are going to join them. But well, let's don't lose more time. I will give you the material list and then the step by step. Remember, this is the first part and as soon as I can, I will post the second part. Well, for this unisex project, we are going to use a fine material. We are going to use 400 grams in this color. This is a material with silky effect and a crochet hook of number 3. If you want to buy the materials that I use in my videos, here I will leave all the information. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. Well, look, this project is made by 16 pinwheels like this one. This is a big granny and we are going to use 8 for the front and 8 for the back. Now I'm going to show you how we are going to start here and how we are going to continue. But for now, let's start. Well, with one thread, we are going to start making 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We are going to close in circle like this. Take both threads and bring them through. Now we will go up with 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And inside this ring, we are going to make double crochets. Remember, of 2 crochets. I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. 1 chain in between and then again inside this ring 2 double crochets. 1 and 2, then 1 chain and again 2 double crochets inside this ring. We are going to continue like this until we have 8 series like this one. Remember, all inside the ring. So far we have 1, 2, and 3. Let's make 5 more. Look, here I finished to make the series. I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to close in circle. I'm going to slip 1. I'm going to take this stitch and slip 1. Then I'm going to slip until the next hole. I'm going to slip 1, 2, and here I am. And we are going to repeat the same, but instead of making 1 chain in between, we are going to make 3. So we will go up with 3 chains, then 1 single crochet, then 3 chains, and then 2 single crochets. And this is how we are going to continue repeating this sequence. So we are going to make 2 double crochets inside these holes and 3 chains, and like this until we finish the row, okay? Well, at the end of the row, we are going to finish making 3 chains and then we are going to slip 1 to close. So here we are going to start our 3rd row. We will go up with 3 chains right away without slipping 1. And right here, we are going to make double crochet over double crochet. So here we are going to make 1. Then here inside this hole, we are going to make 2 together. 2 double crochets, then 3 chains in between, 1, 2, and 3, and then we are going to make 1 here, another 1 here, and 2 inside this hole. And this is how we are going to continue and how we are going to create the pinwheel. We are going to start to reduce in the left side to create this effect. But for now, let's continue and let's finish this row. Remember, we are going to make 2 here inside, then 3 chains, and then 2 double crochets over double crochets, and like this until we finish this row. Well, here at the end we have 4, 4, 4, and 4, and now we are going to slip 1 to close, remember, with 3 chains in between each series. For now, slip 1 to close, and now we are going to start with the 4th row. We will go up with 3 chains, and we are going to make double crochets over double crochets and then 2 inside this hole. So in total we are going to make 6. So first 2, then 3, 4, remember double crochet over double crochet, and then the 2 inside this hole. So here we have 6. And then again 6 double crochets, 3 chains, and again 6 double crochets, and this is how we are going to continue making the 4th row. And see you when we finish this one, because in the next row will be different. Okay, so for now let's finish this row and see you there. Well, look, here I finished the row, and I'm going to slip 1 to close like this. So first we will start making the first 3 double crochets. So we will go up with 3 chains. We are going to make the second double crochet over the last one and 3. Then we are going to make 2 chains. We are going to skip 1, 2, and in the third we are going to make a double crochet, a second double crochet, and the third double crochet. So we are going to continue like this: 3, 2 chains, and then 3, and skipping 2. Then we are going to make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Well, as you can see here, we are going straight in this part, and then here we are like leaning a little bit, and this is how we are forming the pinwheel. And like I told you before, in the right side we are going to continue straight, and in the left side is where we are going to increase to create the pinwheel. Then 2 chains, skip 2, and in the third insert your hook, and then the last 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, then 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and like this the whole row. So look, here we are about to start the 6th row. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, we will go up with 3 chains, and we will always start making the 3 double crochets. So here I have 2 and 3. Then here inside this hole we are going to make 1 more, then 2 chains, then we are going to skip 1, and here in the second one we are going to insert a hook, a double crochet, then next to it again a double crochet, 3 and 4 double crochets. So we have 4 double crochets, 2 chains, and 4 double crochets. So here we are not going to crochet 1, and here we are going to increase 1. So for now we are going to make 3 chains, then 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then next to it 4. Here inside this hole, then 2 chains, skip 1, and in the second double crochets we are going to make 4 double crochets, 3 and 4. And this is how we are going to continue. As you can see here we are continuing straight, and here is where we are increasing. But for now let's continue. Well, at the end of the row we are going to finish with 3 chains, and we are going to slip 1. So now let's continue with the next row. Well, now we are going to start with the 7th row. So we will go up with 3 chains, and now instead of making 4 double crochets we are going to increase 1 more, and we are going to make 5. Okay, so double crochet over double crochet, and then here one more, and here we have 5. Then 2 chains, 1 and 2, and remember that we are going to skip one. We are going to continue in the next one to create this pinwheel. So again, we are going to make 5 double crochets. So here we have 4, and yes, we are missing 1, and 5. And so we have 5, then 2 chains in between, and then the next 5. So now we are going to go into the next section. So 3 chains, and here we are going to make double crochet over double crochet, and we are going to make 5 double crochets, then 2 chains in between. We are going to skip the first double crochet, and then we are going to continue in the next one and make again 5 double crochets, and like this the whole row, and see you when we finish this 7th row to teach you how we are going to make the next one. So here I finished. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are going to start with the 8th row. So we are going to start straight. We are going to make 3 chains, and we are going to make double crochet over double crochet. Remember that in the last row we made 5. Well, now we are going to increase one more, so we are going to make 6. 4, 5, and 6. Then 2 chains. We are going to skip the first double crochet, and we are going right to the next one, and 6 double crochets again. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Ay, aquí ya repetí hoyito bien. A ver, uno en cada hoyito, acuérdense. Ahí vamos. 3, 4 y los dos de afuera, 6.
and 6. And now the difference that we'll have with this series and with the last one is that instead of making 3 chains between each series, we are going to make 10. So
7, 8, 9.
So then we are going to make 6 double crochets, 2 chains, and 6, and then 10 chains again, and like this the whole row. So see you there. Well, here we finished the 8th row. Now we are going to start with the 9th row. Remember that we made 10 chains here. So now we are going to continue, we will do the same. But now we are going to remove this series, and now we are going to reduce 2 here and 2 here. 2 double crochets each side. So I will teach you how. We are going to slip 2, 1 and 2, and then we are going to go up with 3 chains, and here remember we are going to skip these 2. So go up with 3 chains, and then we are going to continue making double crochet over double crochet, 1 in each one, okay? 4, and then here inside we are going to make 5 and 6, 7, then 8, 9, and 10. So as you can see here, we are going to leave these 2, the same number that we leave here at the beginning of the row, and we are supposed to make 5 chains. That is the half of the chains that we made, but instead of 5 we are going to make 6. So, and 6. And now here, right in the top, we are going to make a single crochet. And again, 6 chains, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then here, we are going to skip 2, and in the third one, we are going to make a double crochet. And again, double crochet over double crochet until we have 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9 and 10. Then we are going to skip, remember, at the beginning and at the end we skip 2, so we are going to skip these 2 and we are going to make 6 chains, and here we are going to make a single crochet, and this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Well, we finished with the 9th row. Now we are going to continue with the 10th row and we are going to make what we made in the last row. So first we are going to slip 2, and here in the third one we are going to start the row. We are going to make 3 chains, and then we are going to make double crochet over double crochet, and we are going to skip the last 2 too. 3, 4, 5 and 6, and here we are going to skip the last 2. And remember, we made 6 chains. Well, now instead we are going to make 7. So 1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
6 and 7. And now here right in the top, look, right here we are going to make single crochet, and again we are going to make 7 chains. So now 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
and 7. Skip 2, and right here in the third one we are going to start making the double crochets. Remember that we are going to skip the last 2 too. 4, 5 and 6, and then we are going to skip the last 2. But for now we are not going to make this spider, kind of a spider. We are going to start making the corners of our square. We are going to make 7 chains, and right here before of the top of this stitch we are going to insert our hook right here, and in the same stitch we are going to make 3 double crochets. 2 and 3. Then we are going to make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. And then we are going to insert our hook right to the next single crochet here, right here, and we are going to make 3 double crochets together. 1, 2 and 3, all in the same stitch. And this will be the corner of our granny, of our square. Then we are going to make 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are going to skip the first 2, and in the third one we are going to make double crochets over double crochets, 1 in each double crochet, okay? Remember that once we are going to make this kind of a spider, and then we are going to make the corner. And remember, we are going to skip 2 double crochets in the beginning and at the end, and we will have 6. And in between we are going to make 7 chains, and here in the corner we are going to make 10. Like we made in this corner too, okay? So we are going to continue like this, repeating this sequence, and see you in the next row. Please, before we continue to the next row, remember that we must have this spider corner. If not, we'll come back and fix this because it's very important to continue with the next row. And also it will be important when we want to join with the other granny. But for now, let's make the last row. This will be the 11th row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. In this case we are going to make this 11th row complete, but in the next one we are just going to leave the 11th row incomplete because we are going to use this row to join. But well, this is how we are going to continue. We are going to skip the first 2, then we will go up with 3 chains. We are going to make 1 more, so we will have 2. And like we are going to skip the last two too, well, at the end we will just have 2 double crochets here. Then we are going to make 8 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And here we are going to insert where we have this kind of a spider and single crochet. And again we are going to make 8 chains, and we are going to insert our hook. Right, we are going to skip the first 2 and then the last 2, so we are going to insert our hook here and we are going to make double crochets. So at the end we will make just 2. Then 8 chains. Then right in the middle of these chains is where we are going to make the 3 double crochets together, all in the same stitch. So here we have 1, 2, and 3. Then 8 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then here in the top we are going to make 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. And remember that here is corner, so we are going to make 10 chains, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And here right next to the last 3 double crochets we are going to make 3. Here we have 2 and 3. Then we are going to make 8 chains, and this square that we made here we are going to repeat it right here. So 8 chains, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then here right in the middle we are going to make again the 3 double crochets together. 1, 2, and 3. Then we are going to make 8 chains, and remember that at the beginning we are going to skip the first 2, so we are going to insert our hook here. We are going to make 2 double crochet over double crochet, and we are going to skip the last 2. And so far it has to look like this. We'll continue making the spider and this corner the whole row. We have to repeat the sequence, and we are going to make just one more exactly the same, and see you in the row 11 to teach you how we are going to join. But well, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to make one granny like this one, and I'm going to leave the last rowing hole to teach you how we are going to join. So this will be the first part, and this Saturday I will post the second part of this beach cover up. Okay, so far we have to make one granny like this one, and see you there.